Deep in the ocean, in a place where light never reaches, a sound was recorded so loud and so strange that it left scientists scratching their heads for decades. That sound? The bloop. Is it an unknown creature lurking in the darkest depths of the ocean? Or is it just a natural phenomenon? Today, we're diving into the top 10 reasons why the bloop is real or not. Prepare yourself for a wild ride filled with facts, myths, and a whole lot of mystery. Coming in at number 10, the bloop was loud. Like, ridiculously loud. It was detected by underwater microphones thousands of miles apart in the Pacific Ocean, which means whatever made the sound was incredibly powerful. How loud are we talking? Imagine hearing someone clap their hands from across the country. That loud. If it's an animal, it would have to be larger than anything we've ever seen before, right? Well, maybe. But just because it's loud doesn't mean it's a giant monster, right? Maybe Mother Nature just decided to throw in a little surprise for us. Reason number 9 to believe in the bloop. The ocean is mysterious. More than 80% of our oceans remain unexplored. That means there could be creatures lurking in the deep that we've never seen before. Giant squids were once considered myths, and now we know they're real. Could the bloop be evidence of another massive creature hiding in the deep? Absolutely. But then again, just because we haven't explored the ocean fully doesn't mean every strange sound comes from a sea monster. The ocean is like nature's version of a really echoey house. Lots of weird noises, but not always ghosts. Or in this case, giant underwater cryptids. At number 8, the bloop sound doesn't match any known animal. That's right. Scientists have compared the frequency and pattern of the bloop to every known creature, and nothing lines up. So, if no known animal makes this noise, what does? Could it be something that we haven't discovered yet? Maybe some massive deep-sea creature whose call resonates through the ocean? Or it could be something else entirely. Some have even speculated that the bloop could be the sound of shifting icebergs. But that's not as fun, is it? Speaking of icebergs, reason number 7. The bloop could be ice breaking apart. In fact, many scientists now believe the bloop was caused by the fracturing of icebergs in the Southern Ocean. Icebergs make a lot of noise as they crack and shift, and the bloop's location matches areas where these events happen. The sound waves from breaking ice can travel long distances underwater, which might explain why the bloop was so loud. Sure, the iceberg theory is cool and all, but where's the excitement in that? I mean, giant ice crack doesn't exactly sound like a box office hit. Number 6. The bloop was picked up by military-grade equipment. The sound was recorded in 1997 by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, using hydrophones designed to detect submarines. If the sound was loud enough to, be picked up by equipment made to track naval submarines, that's gotta mean something big was out there, right? Or maybe it just means we have really sensitive tech. Either way, it's fun to think about. Reason number 5. The bloop came from the middle of nowhere. The location of the sound is deep in the Pacific Ocean, far from any major land masses and even farther from human activity. This area, known as the Point Nemo region, is one of the most remote places on Earth. There's not much going on out there except for miles and miles of deep water and maybe a few undiscovered monsters. The ocean's greatest mysteries always seem to happen in the most isolated places. Coincidence? Maybe, but it definitely adds to the mystery. At number 4, the bloop was definitely not man-made. This isn't a ship engine or a sonar ping gone wrong. Whatever made the sound, it wasn't us. The frequency and intensity of the bloop don't match any known human-made sound. So if it's not man-made, what are we left with? Nature. Or something unknown. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something out of this world. At number 3, there haven't been any follow-up recordings. The bloop is a one-off event. It happened in 1997, and we haven't heard anything like it since. If it was a regular natural event, Wouldn't we have heard something similar by now? This leads some to believe that the bloop was caused by something truly unique, perhaps even a creature that has since moved on or remains undetected. Maybe it's still out there, waiting to be heard again, or maybe it's gone for good. Number 2. Lovecraft fans are convinced it's Cthulhu. You didn't think we'd get through this list without mentioning the famous cosmic monster, did you? The bloop's location is eerily close to the area described in H.P. Lovecraft's writings as the resting place of Cthulhu, the ancient, terrifying creature that slumbers beneath the ocean. Fans have speculated that the bloop could be the sound of Cthulhu stirring in his underwater city of R'lyeh. Sure, it's probably just a coincidence. But hey, who doesn't love a good monster story? And finally, the number 1 reason why the bloop could be real or not, it's still a mystery. Despite all the theories, the bloop remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ocean. Whether it's an undiscovered creature, a massive ice event, or something else entirely, we just don't know for sure. And that's what makes the bloop so fascinating. It could be anything. Until we get a definitive answer, the mystery of the bloop continues to fuel our imaginations. And there you have it, the top 10 reasons why the bloop is real or not. Do you think the bloop is a giant sea creature, or is it just ice cracking in the deep? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mysteries from the deep. Until next time, keep listening. Who knows what's lurking out there?